What's up, YouTube? Stefano Turtle YGO here, coming at you guys with my updated zombie deck profile for the January 2020 format. Welcome to the new year, new year, same old deck. Nah, I'm just kidding. We've got a few other decks we've been working on. We'll see deck profiles on them pretty soon, but for now we are sticking with one of my favorites, which is Zombie World Control. Anyways, we're gonna get right into the deck profile, so here we go. Right, so starting off with the main deck, we play two Doom King Ballardrock. This is the main boss monster of the deck, and is 2 interruptions on the opponent's turn. Very good card, and can also negate most of the hand traps that you see in play, such as the Ash Blossom, Ghost Bell, stuff like that. The only one it really can't interrupt, or ones are like Imperm, Phantasme, and stuff like that. Anyways, next we have 3 Necro Road Banshee. She is our quick access to Zombie World from the deck, either off of Foolish, off of Discard, or off of the field. She also provides the targeting protection, so it's a very good card that way. Then we play 2 of Glow Bloom, as it is one of our best normal summons if we have this engrave, as this into Link Kuriboh equals this and another interruption, so it's pretty good. Along with that, we play the 1 Vampire Fraulein. Fraulein's another interruption during the battle phase, as when your opponent attacks your zombies, free special summon, and then you can pay life points to weaken the opponent's monster. Actually, no, it boosts your monsters, and if it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you get to take that monster, so pretty good card. We also play the 1 Mizuki. I've seen comments on Zodiac where people tell me to play more of this, but I'm actually used to just playing 1 now. Yeah, fight me about that. But if I were to, this would be 42 cards. I prefer 40, and I'm not moving my Called by the Graves to the sideboard anytime soon. Next, we're playing 3 copies of Unizombie, as Unizombie is one of the best normal summons in the deck, being able to send 2 cards that are potentially 1 brick and then 1 that is necessary to send to get your combos going. And don't ask me why there's an ultra rare. I only have 1 ultra. Otherwise, these would all be ultras and my solitaires would be ultras. But yeah. Anyways, triple super polys Unizombie. It's a very good card, and yeah, you should definitely play 3 of it. Along with that, we have our Shiranui engine, consisting of the 3 solitaires, being a way to turbo both our Unizombies and our Glow-Up Blooms. And also summon our banished Shiranuis if it's banished. Along with that, we play 2 Spirit Master. It's a way to turbo this guy out of your hand along with him, to get your combos rolling a bit better. And if it's banished, it's a free pop. And then Samurai, as Samurai banishes the Shiranuis, and when it's banished, lets you add a banished Shiranui, so pretty good card. Anyways, that's it for our extenders. On to the hand traps. We play 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Ash being one of the most generic hand traps, and being something we can chain the effect of Ballardrock to. And last but not least, for the monster lineup, we play 3 copies of Nibiru, the Primal Being. Nibiru being a good interruption on the opponent's turn. And throughout my testing, I've realized this is not the best turn against control decks, which is why our side deck is good for that. So, yeah, we end up siding out Nibiru half the time. Anyways, on to the spells and traps. Right, so on to our spells, we're playing 3 copies of Zombie World, as Zombie World is the heart and soul of the deck. Along with that, we play 2 copies of Super Poly. Super Poly being an interruption during the opponent's turn. Along with that, 2 Called by the Graves, as it's also a way to interrupt during the opponent's turn, but also negates hand traps. And I know I got feedback from my teammates saying I don't need to explain all this, but I'm explaining this for newer players who are trying to get into the deck. And so anyone who doesn't want to hear my explanations, just mute this, because it's not for you. It's for the newer players. Anyways, we play 1 Ghost Meets Girl. This is for going second, along with these 2 cards, as going first with this deck. You do have interruptions, but it's built to go either or. Anyways, next we play the 1 Monster Reborn. Reborn is just another extender. along with Foolish Burial, and 1 for 1 for these spells. That is, in case you're curious, this is 12 spells. Actually, no, it's 11. And then we play 3 Rivalry of Warlords as it's a way to lock out the opponent. And 2 Shiranui style Swallow Slash, as this is a way to out back row or just the opponent's cards in general. It pops up to 3 cards, which is very good. Anyways, now that we're done with that, we'll go on to the side deck and then the extra deck. Alright, so onto our sideboard, we are playing 2 copies of Artifact Lancia. Lancia is, of course, good against Orcust and Thunders. And, yeah, it's pretty good. We tend to side it in a lot if playing it against those matchups, so yeah. Against back row decks, we play 2 Denko Sekka. Sekka's pretty good going first. You just summon it and then go. Let's say you have this 1 for 1 and your Banshee. You pretty much still have your same old play. You just have an extra interruption, as Sekka is pretty difficult to deal with sometimes. Along with that, we play 3 of Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. This is to deal with cards like Called by the Grave or anything that revives, as it negates them. Along with that, we play 2 Cosmic Cyclone for back row, as it's something you need to do sometimes. We play 3 Red Reboot. Again, this is also for back row. Stopping the trap decks is pretty good. Speaking of which, we also play 2 traps for combo, and that is Lost Wind. This actually shuts down a lot of decks. If they try to overextend, you shut down their main combo starter, and well, if it's a special summon combo starter, you shut it down and pretty much stops them in their tracks most of the time, as both the effect negation is permanent along with the actual attack loss it deals. So yeah, that's pretty good. And we play 1 Decode Extended in the sideboard as another OTK option. So yeah, that's our sideboard. Onto the extra deck, we play the 1 Borosword Dragon for OTKing, 1 Topologic Trisbana. This is also for back row removal, as when something special summoned to where it points, banishes it, and then I think it also banishes all the spells and traps and then deals damage, so pretty good card. Then we also play the Nightmare Engine, Unicorn, and Phoenix, as these are utility cards. Avenged Savior, as it's a battle effect that can also trigger off Baldur's Rock. Vampire Sucker, as it's a generic link 2 to go into with zombies and also can trigger Baldur's Rock, along with getting you a free draw on the opponent's turn. Link Kribo, as it's what you use to go into your when you normal Glow Up Bloom or have Bloom on the field, as it gets you the Bloom in the grave to activate and summon Baldur's Rock and stuff like that. So that's it for the links. Onto the Xyz, we play Hope Harbinger Dragon, Titanic Galaxy as a free spell negate along with attack redirection. And then we play Abyss Dweller for decks like Salamangrate and Orcust, as it stops the graveyard effect, so that's pretty good. And then we also play 3 Drago Necro Nether Soul Dragon. This is a pretty generic super poly target with the zombies, as it only requires 2 zombies, and with Zombie World, all your opponent's stuff becomes zombies. So yeah, you play 3 of this. Then you play 1 Dragostapelia. This is for the Thunder matchup, as you want to stop them from going nuts. So you want to play. We play 1 Diplexer Chimera for the Salad matchup, as this is just more generic, and 1 Mud Dragon of the Swamp for any matchup, because it's pretty generic too. But yeah, that is it for the deck. And I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. Let me know that you watched the entire video by putting Turtle Sucks in the comments. Nah, I'm kidding. Don't put Turtle Sucks. Just let me know your thoughts on the deck profile, and I will come at you with another one within the following 2 weeks. So I'll keep you posted till then. And this is the Stefano Turtle YGO signing out. Goodbye.